Hi, my name is Martin Higginson, Chief Executive of Huddled Group plc. This week's been a great week, albeit it's had some challenges. We've hit 15,000 orders this week, which is fantastic, ahead of where probably we wanted to be at this particular juncture. As some of you will be aware, we moved to DPD at the beginning of this week, and two reasons we moved. Firstly, monetary. We will save around £1 for every parcel that we deliver. And secondly, the deal that we've done with our new partner DPD is that every box will get sent out via their DPD next day service, compared to what we were using historically, which was a 48-hour service. That said, with the number of orders that we've seen this week, it's meant that we can't live up to our sort of normal next day service or levels that we want to try and set, and some of our customers will have to wait probably a couple of days in order to get their parcels. So we apologise for that, but it's part of sort of the growing pains that we're going through as we sort of take on the new warehouse space and really start sort of scaling up to take more orders. So let's just deal with that in each brand individually. Discount Dragon. As you may be aware, we implemented a new website sort of halfway through February. That's going really, really well. We've introduced daily mega deals. And if you think of a mega deal, this is like sort of a middle aisle item. And what we really want to do is offer something that's not only aspirational, but attainable. A good example of that was the Jo Malone perfume that we offered this week. Massive discount compared to what you'd pay on the high street. And we managed to sell sort of 390 units in 3 hours at around £60 each. So perfect example of how the mega deal really works. A high value product, something that's very aspirational, attainable at 60 quid, and flies out of the door and sells out quickly. So it really gives the customers a reason to come back and check out what tomorrow's mega deal is. This is all backed up with our super savers, penny deals, and special offers, and our team continue to work on those to drive customers to the website and for them to find things that could be something like tomato ketchup for a penny. So we can see the models working, and we're very, very pleased with the performance to date. Over 8,000 orders in the last 7 days, so slightly ahead of where we wanted to be, as I said earlier. But what's interesting is the business this month is in profit, and the last week has been our most profitable week to date. So real testament to the team, what they've done and how everything is working. It's now about rinsing and repeating and then scaling in a controlled manner. We introduced TikTok this month. It's early days for Discount Dragon on TikTok, but last night we had 75,000 or almost 75,000 likes. So clearly somebody's liking what we're doing, and hopefully we can start building on that and growing it in a controlled way. So moving on to NutriCircle, solid performance, great week. In fact, it was the best week that we've had to date since we acquired the business. So again, things are going in the right direction. We did just over 3,500 orders. And we can see now that customers are starting to come back. We did that big push in January, and those customers, having had their orders, having consumed their orders, are now starting to come back. But we're still doing about 54% new customers. So we're continuing to add new customers to that business every single day. So 54% of those customers that we've had this month are new. So again, building on that and hopefully start growing it as we move forward. Been on TikTok again with NutriCircle, and we'll start scaling that. We're seeing the success. We're seeing, again, people liking what we're doing. So we're going to start building on that and hopefully doing more airings of that. Boot Beauty, it's been a record week for customer acquisition. We did 2,148 new customers in the last 4 days alone. As you'll have seen, we offered free shipping to everyone, and that's helped not only get us loads of new customers, but we're seeing the lowest cost per acquisition that we've ever experienced on Boot Beauty. So definitely going in the right direction in terms of new customers coming in, just got to get them coming back now. TikTok's been fantastic for us. We've done more TikTok airings this week. We've taken on some new colleagues to help us with that. So we've got 3 full-time TikTok presenters now part of the Huddled team, and they're really going to help us grow that business. TikTok, just to put it into perspective, so far this month we've done £43,000 worth of revenue on TikTok, and that was almost zero a month or so ago. So you can see where that's going, and you can see the potential that we've got with TikTok. So it's really about sort of growing that and investing further into TikTok. Next month we're aiming to do 7 days a week with Boot Beauty. So we'll really start to sort of move that along. So look, overall, it's been a good week, great week. We've had some challenges. We're overcoming those challenges. But it's really about sort of just keep moving forward and just keep improving day by day by day.